Wait a minute. Today's Wildcard Wednesday. Alright, yeah, it's Wildcard Wednesday. Today I have a little bit of a twist, but as I go back and look at the footage that I've been doing on Wildcard Wednesdays, it seems like every week I think I have something different for you. Well, hopefully you like a little variety. This one I had actually talked about a little while back. It's about something I need to do to my trailer. And I'm probably going to show you some supercharged engine stuff for the Gasser coming up. First, we're going to go look at some fenders and show you a drawing here in a little while as to how I'm going to integrate those into my trailer. So, here we go. Alright, if you remember right, I had an entire car, 1955 Hudson Hornet, and here we have the front clip cut off. Well, taken off from the car, not necessarily cut off. That whole front section. And this front section is going to be the front part of the fenders for my trailer. Then we have this. This is the rear fender section off from that same car. You see the tail light there. You see there where the wheel well used to be. We're going to have to alter that. Here's the driver's side, not the passenger, the driver's side. And here we have the rear bumper. That actually had a Continental kit on it, which is a term that a bunch of old car guys know. And then, let me show you some wheels. So this style of wheel here, with these little slots in it, is called a slot dish mag. They're a very traditional mag wheel. They're one of the first styles that ever came out. And a lot of old-timey hot rods have slot dish mags on them. Well, I have these rims. The diameter is 16.5 inches wide. And that's a very old school truck rim, but not something you want to have on a car. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use these four, which I have four with bad tires on them. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I want to use those rims on my trailer because I want larger tires on the trailer anyway. I have on there 16-inch tires right now, light-duty truck tires instead of trailer tires, which means nothing to most of you other than the fact that trailer tires are junk and light-duty truck tires are really good, and you get a lot fewer blowouts, a lot fewer problems with a light-duty truck tire. Well, this is a light-duty truck tire also, and so I can use a rim to make the trailer look a little cooler, and I don't know, it just fits the vibe of the cars and the trucks and the things I'm going to pull around. So now I'm going to go over, I'm going to show you the ugly old trailer and sort of try and give you an idea as to where that's going to go. And another idea I have to make my trailer look a little bit better, because right now it looks terrible. Alright, you'll notice these are 16-inch tires. These are good tires. I don't have any issues with those, but I want to go to a nicer looking rim. And you'll notice my fender is pretty banged up, and part of it is actually missing. If you'll look back at one of my videos where we crushed the original giveaway truck, you'll notice the fender was gone there also, but you will notice that the machine that picks up the metal off from your trailer has great big pincher claws on it. And it actually one time came down when I was scrapping something out, and it grabbed and accidentally grabbed my trailer fender off. And so it went bye-bye. Well, you also notice back here, it's dirty right now, I apologize, but notice here I got some diamond plate metal, and then I have a little piece of metal to cover up some holes, and then I have some beat up old wood that needs to be replaced. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to replace all of the decking with diamond plate, and I'm actually going to have my neighbor, Dave Talley, thank you much, Dave, use his CNC plasma table to cut my logo in the metal, the diamond plate, so that if you were looking down on top of the trailer, you could actually see the Odd Rod Garage. By the time you put the metal on the trailer, you get it cleaned up and repaint it, you put the fenders on that I'm talking about, it will be a little more unique than your everyday run-of-the-mill trailer. Does it matter? It matters to me. So let's go inside. I'll show you a couple more things. All right, before we go much further, I want to make a great announcement. And that announcement is the next giveaway truck or car. So a week and a half from now, not this Friday, but next Friday, we're going to be drawing a name out of a hat or a bucket, and we're going to be giving away the 1967 C10. So we're running really short on time. If you know anybody else who would like to be entered into the giveaway drawing, please have them subscribe, give me a comment, share the video, give us a like, and we'll get them in there also. So remember, if you refer over a friend and they mention your name, you'll get an additional name into the hat. So the announcement I have is the vehicle that we're going to give away on the next time. We're going to take a car that I have now been challenged to do, and we're going to fix it into one of the coolest cars you've ever seen. And that car is the 1969 Chevy Blazer that I did on Wildcard Wednesday 2 or 3 weeks ago. And the reason we've chosen that is, number one, it's a really cool car. And number two, I had one friend of mine who said, the car's too far gone, there's no saving it, you can't build anything cool out of that, just send it to the crusher. So, John Schwab, you called me out, you challenged me, and I'm going to make this so cool, you're not going to believe it. So we're going to take something that's really rough right now, we're going to fix all the problems with it, we're going to build a frame, we're going to make it two-wheel drive, low down on the ground. Of course we're going to run an LS and a 4L60 automatic transmission. And we're going to give it a slight chop, we're going to turn it into a single cab, we're going to have some pretty good sized rims on it. We're going to make this a pretty cool truck. And it's going to be one of a kind. Now we are going to do paint on it, but we're going to do a faux patina paint job. We're not going to do fancy dancy paint, anything like that, because it's like if you've watched any of my videos, you know I hate the paint and body process. So, but we are going to make it look really cool. So we're doing the 1969 K5 Blazer, two-wheel drive, LS powered, single cab conversion. In my opinion, it'll be the only one in the world. This thing will be so custom, nobody else will have one exactly like this. And those cars and K5 Blazers in the two-wheel drive version down low on the ground, if you get on the internet and look, they look awesome. And there's lots of them out there. And it's a very valuable car. They just had a K5 Blazer sell at Barrett-Jackson for $400,000. Now it's much nicer than the one I'm going to be giving away for free. But we are going to give away 1969 K5 Blazer, two-wheel drive, LS powered. So this will be the opportunity of a lifetime. Not only has no one built one like this that I've ever seen, I'm going to give this stinking thing away. There will be rule changes. There's going to be a whole different parameter to this, which will make it easier for me as a creator, and it'll make it easier for you to know exactly where you stand as far as the giveaway is concerned. So, that being said, I'm going to grab my trusty pencil and my drawing pad, and I'm going to draw up the new trailer that I'm going to haul my junk around on. And I know it's not quite a Wild Car Wednesday, but it's Wild Trailer Wednesday that will haul around a lot of the wild cars. So, let me grab my pencil. Right off the bat, I'm going to do two renderings for us. One's just going to be a top view of what the trailer will look like after I have the plasma cut logo on it. The second one will be a side view so that you can see sort of how the trailer is going to look with the new funky weird fenders. And when I do that one, I'll draw a picture up top that shows just what it would look normally, and then I'm going to show what it'll look like down below. So, first off, here we go. So what I'm going to do is, this is looking from the top, here's where you tow it with, here's the back of the trailer, and I think right here in the center of the car, I'm going to do So this section here would be plasma cut out, and anywhere where it's going to try and drop through, we'd actually weld a piece of metal on the back. So from on top, if we ever had a drone, for example, or we were being chased by the police in a helicopter, then that is what it would look like. So these little bumpers I'd have here, these are the old headlights. I'd leave those in there. These are the tail lights, and that would be the trailer from on top. So let's see what it would look like from the side. So currently, basically we have this. Well, I don't have that on both sides, but that's what it used to look like. So maybe you can tell what it is, maybe you can't. It would just be something funky and weird. Plain Jane, a unique trailer. The front fender grafted to the rear fender that make one large fender to cover up some cool wheels on an ugly old trailer. Then you get one of the cool cars sitting on top. Oops. I think it ends up being pretty cool. So, just another thing that I shouldn't be spending time on, but man, I think it would make such a difference. If I come cruising into the No Name Nationals with the 55 Gasser sitting on top of this trailer being towed by who knows what at this point in time, I think it would make quite a splash. In the comments, tell me what you think. All right, like I said at the beginning, we have a week and a half left. Tell everybody you know. Enter in to try and win this thing and refer them over. Have them put you in as a referral, you get additional drawings. And tell me what you think of the announcement of the '69 K5 Blazer. It is going to end up being so cool. Please watch these videos. You're going to see what looks to be like a piece of junk turned into something that is really, really cool. It's not just a matter of grabbing an old car like I did with cool paint and making it cool. I think the truck turned out great, don't get me wrong. But this is actually taking something that most people would just send to the crusher and turn it into something really, really cool. So, real quick on No Name Nationals. We're going to be working on the 55 Gasser. Here in just a minute, I'm going to go out and show you. It's not going to be real great for you to see, but I'm going to show you I picked up the engine and the supercharger, and I have them in two separate pieces right now. It's easier to haul that way. Show you in the bed of the truck, I got the engine all strapped up, and then inside the truck, sitting on the passenger seat where my wife would normally ride, I have the supercharger sitting there. Well, not much you can really see there, I guess, but this is the engine. This is the drive section for the blower. This is the blower intake manifold. It's all covered up with tape so stuff doesn't fly down there. See the way those spark plugs come out at an angle? That's called angle plug heads. They're supposed to give you more horsepower. Who knows? Those are aluminum. This is supposed to be 0 mile build on the engine, and we are going to tear it all the way down, verify everything's right before we put it back together. Let me show you the blower. That is the supercharger or blower. This is the supercharger compressor area. 2 Holley carburetors. This is the drive up top that spins. Tensioner or an idler pulley. And that's going to sit on top of the engine. It's going to make for a very cool engine. Now, another thing about a 55 Chevy Gasser. Every Gasser in the world, not sure, 98.643% of the Gassers in the world ran a 4-speed manual transmission. I've made a deal with Don, the same guy, to get a 4-speed manual transmission, and not just any old 4-speed, a Muncie 4-speed. Look up Muncie. Muncie 4-speed is the creme de la creme as far as 4-speeds are concerned. So we're going to be jamming some gears in that thing, supercharged engine, making lots of noise, and hopefully we're going to go fast. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, and leave a comment. If you turn on the notifications, they'll let you know when we post another video. We are going to have a video this Friday. I'm going to show you a bunch of work on the giveaway truck. We'll also have one Sunday, and then next Wednesday is going to be a regular Wildcard Wednesday type thing, and the Friday after that we are going to give this truck away. So thank you very much for spending your time with us. We hope you guys have a good time here spending time with us on another Wildcard Wednesday. Thanks for watching.